Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Diced Thespians Dark Light campaign. We do have an announcement, which is why I'm here alone. Everybody will be here. We are playing the game today, um, but we wanted to give you all a heads up that we are going to be moving our streaming time from Tuesday afternoon, which is not convenient for pretty much anybody, to Tuesday evenings. So starting next week, we'll be streaming Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. Pacific time, which would be 11 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be letting everybody know and posting it everywhere. So keep it, and please join us then. Help us to welcome in this new time with all of your love. All right, everybody, come back.
Woo!
Hey, everybody!
Yay!
We're here. We
Howdy.
made it! Yay!
We're
All right.
alive.
Okay, so when we last were here, the whole party had finally gotten back together. They found Orkilia, but Orkilia wasn't alone. With her was a young man, a naked young man named Grim, for ease and simplicity.
Correct.
And he seemed very kind of bright-eyed and curious and is just tagging along. They've lost Aramiel temporarily. Aramiel had fallen down a hole in a secret tunnel, and
Came out of
seen.
nowhere.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere, and they'd seen something and said, you guys go find Orkilia, because they knew Orkilia had come down this way. I'm I'm seeing something. I'm going to check it out. And so they did. They went to go find Orkilia, which ended up leading them, based on some information from the goddess of mushrooms, also known as Penny, um, back out of the secret tunnel and down to the southern part of the dungeon, leaving Aramiel underground. So we're going to start back with the group who's down by the mushroom room. So, bye-bye,
Down
Aramiel.
by the mushrooms.
See you in a minute. Okay. And you're all down there, and that's exactly what was happening. There was some music happening. In fact, that's how they found her, was Orkilia and then Grim were playing the mushrooms, the
Definitely
magical
playing CPR on
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So it was very goth. It was wonderful. And it did indeed help them to be found. The parties all gotten back together. They chose not to look at some of the rooms in the dungeon because Cross and the others told them that that was where the Medusa's rooms were, and they'd already been in there. Now, the group has decided to go back to find Aramiel. Cross and the Medusa are whispering pretty fiercely under their breaths at each other. And something seems odd, but finally he turns to you, Orkilia, and says, here's where Aramiel fell, and he describes the tunnel. And you know that tunnel. You know exactly, because you fell down there too. You know exactly where that is. He's like, I need to take care of something here. We'll catch up. And when he says here, he kind of gestures at the Medusa.
Squint.
Mm-hmm.
Glance back and forth.
Oh, I know. They want private time.
Yeah. It's a turn. It's a turn to the Medusa, but like eyes closed turn.
Yeah.
Hey, lady, you gonna be okay?
She says, yes, I just don't want to go down that secret tunnel.
None of us want to go down the secret tunnel, but
Well, I
well-
I do.
well, okay. Weirdo over here wants to go down the secret tunnel, but holler if you need anything.
I'm certain I will.
Okay, great. Again, I'm Orkilia. I still didn't catch your name. What was it?
You can call me the Mistress of Pain.
Ooh, well, that sounds more like a darkness territory, but okay.
Darkness hears that out of the corner of her ear. Does that happen? And turns around and gives her a knowing glance.
Hey, mistresses. All right, let's go.
All right. So Orkelia at that point turns and she leaves the mushroom room and heads down around the corridor. Do you guys follow?
Uh, yeah, the whole time saying, well, I don't understand why anybody would not want to go into a secret tunnel. I mean, it's a secret. Think of all the things you could learn.
Oh, buddy. Listen, there are so many things in here that we do want to learn, and there are so many things that we don't want to learn. And like we found both of those things, and the amount of times we have almost died in here. Imagine coming into a whole new world that you haven't even seen anything about, and then immediately dying. That doesn't sound like fun to you, right?
That almost happened to me once.
Right. Was that great?
Well, it's kind of how I met my father, so I guess, yeah.
I guess that ended up great. But in the meantime, like the actual death-defying stuff, not so awesome. So we're trying to avoid the not so awesome, and hey, you already met us, so that's pretty great too.
See? Everything's going well.
Yep. Let's go find a Rabiel.
Yes, tell me about this person.
As you guys are walking, the rest of you are listening to this conversation between Orkelia and the young man that she has brought with you.
Grim turns around to the rest of the party and goes, are these on right? And he's like fiddling with his like
Really hope they're on back.
pants.
I don't know.
Well, Cross did help him get dressed, if I'm recalling correctly. So it is actually, not only is it on right, but it like fits just right because, you know, he tucked it in here and there and stuff, you know.
Because Cross is just Alex.
No, it's because Cross is kind of persnickety that way.
It's like when Daniel Craig steals chaps from a dead person in the desert and they fit him perfect.
But there you go.
What are the odds?
What are the odds? Actually, no, the length of the pants is actually pretty nice because you guys are about the same height. The drawstrings are weird. You just don't really get it. It could alternately be tied loose enough to where it comes undone at some point, but you don't know, or it could be in a knot that you'll never get off again.
Well, I could always bite through it.
So as we're walking, is it just dungeon again? Or are we seeing more mushrooms or what?
Okay, well, depending on where you choose to go, the dungeon you're very familiar with. I'm going to show it to you right here. Okay, so you're all right here. This was the mushrooms where you were doing the music in this little alcove. You'd gotten the armor from these 3 rooms. Nobody has gone to this room yet. The place where the secret tunnel is clear out right here.
Okay.
So you're gonna go through the library again, and then up this hallway. It's a pretty straight shot.
All the other doors are open, right? Because we've been through them.
All of these ones, yes. This is the only one that's not. That one, this one, and this one. These ones were closed on purpose, and Darkness had told you that there was a trap in there. Both of these. These ones, this is where you guys have already been. You chose not to go in here because you heard movement.
Okay. I think if we travel down where it says 100 and come to the door that we haven't opened yet, I'll just turn to Penny real quick and just, hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were saving a whole bunch of mushrooms, right? Was this like one last mushroom shebang? I don't know. Well, you can talk to them, right? So maybe you can just like shout through the door, like, "Hey, shrooms! You need saving." That's gonna get real confusing. I love it. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I'm gonna be so confused.
Wait, you're named after mushrooms?
Other way around.
Oh. Huh.
Okay.
So are we shouting through the door or no?
Okay. Of the door of the one that's on the south, the one door that you haven't been in, right?
The other mushroom room we're thinking.
Yep. You do shout through the door. Now the mushrooms are not really loud unless somebody's like bunking on them, but you can Shauna, are you the one that shouts or does everybody shout?
I just walk in.
You just walk in. Okay.
Orchelius!
Push open the door and sure enough, it is just like the other 3 rooms.
Orchelius!
Grim walks right in too.
Oh man. Oh, wrangling cats.
And I plant spell going, so I have like a few more minutes of that.
Yeah, you have a couple more minutes exactly, and so they are right there, and they are making their little mushroom music. While the stand with the armor on it is right opposite of them, just behind the door, and the armor in this room happens to be Sabaton's feet armor.
Mm.
Ooh, what are these?
Orchelius, can we take this thing that makes the bad music out of the room for you?
And they all say, "Yes, get it out,
Okay.
great goddess, bless us with your music."
It's not my music. Do you want Orchelia to play you?
All of a sudden, all of you can hear. You can't tell that it's like words or anything because I mean it's weird, but you hear the sound that ding, bing, 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 that mushrooms are making get much louder.
What are you telling them?
They want you to play music.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
do it again.
I mean, I'm not really prepared for this, but I can figure something out.
Trust the bard.
I'll just dig through my bag because I'm not entirely understanding that they want me to like plunk out a tune on them. So I'll dig through my bag and I'll pull out I guess the flute. I'm like, yeah, this is a new thing. I found it here. It's pretty cool, and I haven't quite figured it out, but I'd love to test something on you.
On me?
No, on the mushrooms. Oh yeah, can you just like relay that to them?
Can she play a song for you guys?
And they are like, now more music, more music.
Okay. Yes.
Great. Okay. Doodle-doo-doo.
And you start playing a tune.
Yes.
All right. And 2 things happen. But not 3 things. 2 things happen. 1, all those lights that had turned off in the dungeon once you left come back on. So suddenly this very dark tomb-like structure is fully lit. Beautiful magical lighting along the tops of the ceilings, including the mushroom room. 2, the mushrooms wither and die.
What happened?
I don't know. Shit.
Huh.
Penny
Penny.
crying like, no! Petting the withered mushrooms.
And it was fast too. It was really strange.
Like, they're little mushroom corpses.
Grim, still holding those sabatons, just kind of sits down and is,
She didn't need.
Okay, and Shauna,
Yeah.
while you're sitting there and grabbing these withered corpses and crying, you need to roll a save. Let's see.
Okay.
Which save do you need to roll?
It's worth it.
One.
Okay. You need to make me a Constitution save.
Okay. Oh God, please. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna use this one. Oh, that could be bad. Hold on, let me do some math here. 1 second. That's an 8.
Okay. Roll me a
Okay.
dexterity save.
Oh God.
Fucking. The evil cackle that comes with this, Tanya.
I didn't think that you guys would do this.
Man, a valid point has just been made that we should put these on pizza now. But the evil cackle is back. I feel like that's a hard no.
That
love
should be like a hard no. Okay, so Shauna, what was your save?
I am no longer using those dice.
Okay.
Oh.
That was a 7.
Wait,
That
were
was
those
a
ones I got you
7.
for your birthday?
All right. So
Birthday. This is
you're
bullshit.
holding the mushrooms, and all of a sudden you take 22 points of damage
Owie!
and reflexively clutch them against your chest with the pain,
Which makes
which
it worse.
then makes them release their spores. And all of you need to do a DC 15 Constitution save.
Run
I
away!
grab my dice because I'm dumb and I didn't grab them.
Yes.
No!
16.
All right.
Just barely. Oh no.
Do I have to do another one, or am I good?
No,
Does that
you're it's too late for you.
I mean, good is a word. Maybe not the one I would use to describe.
It's too late for you.
You said Constitution save?
Yes, DC 15. So not a terribly hard one, except for Shauna.
Unless you roll a 4 and a
Well, that's okay because mine's at 11.
Oh.
Okay.
no.
Okay, how about you, Darkness?
14.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Man,
We good tracks. You're just gonna have to carry us all out of here.
at least
Okay.
you're strong.
Both of you take Darkness and Orkilia, you take 22 points of damage. It's shitty damage, yeah.
I am
And this
real
was
low.
one of the toughest traps in the whole thing. And you guys realize that the pillar, Grim, you don't realize this, but you guys realize that the pillar in the center is actually made from bones that come together and grow and become a giant lizard-like being that us modern people would know as a T-Rex.
Oh,
And it is preparing to attack you. And now we will go into
Shit.
initiative.
I am
Initiative.
already super
I did really
low.
well avoiding this trap for so long.
Initiative.
And then
Oh,
you guys
this
just
is my
like
fault.
sang and talked your way through it. And I'm like, oh man.
All of this is my fault. I was like, let's play the flute. Let's go in this room. Let's completely fuck our party.
Ah, fuck.
Sorry, not sorry, guys.
Oh.
Oh, does this mean I could eventually turn into
Oh, and Grim, as I'm looking at characters that succeed on the save take half damage. So you take 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
I
Yes.
hate getting
Okay.
nat 20s on initiative.
In this case, it may be a good thing. Okay. So
Fair
what's your
enough.
initiative, Orkelia?
It's 23.
23. All right. Darkness, what's your initiative?
I rolled a 7. So what happens with the
You add your dexterity bonus.
dexter? Thank you. It's 0. So it's a 7.
Okay. All right. Penny?
My initiative is 26.
Okay. And Grim?
5.
Okay. Because Grim's going, I don't see anything. What are you guys doing?
It's right
Okay. So you see, and it rises up out of the pillar and it stands there with its little short arms and it looks at each one of you. And its
Huh.
initiative is 18.
Fuck.
All right. So, Penny, you go first.
Okay. I am going to cast a spell.
All right.
Sorry, 1 second. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna cast Flame Blade in my
Okay.
hand. And how close am I to this thing?
It's not a big room, so it is literally right behind you.
I kind of figured that it was gonna
Yeah.
take the
So you're
whole-
about 5 feet.
Okay, I'm going to try and attack it.
All right. Well, unfortunately, casting the spell. Oh, I get. Yeah, flame blade. You can totally attack. Sorry. All
It's
All right.
it's a bonus action, so
right. So roll to
Okay.
hit.
Oh my god! If I'm more effective as a druid using spells like this than I am able to transform into animals, mother freaking freakity. Where's my d20? There you are. That's an 18 plus 6.
18 plus 6.
Yeah.
That does indeed hit. At
All
least you think it hits. It looks like it hit, although it's not really bleeding, so maybe it's an undead of some sort.
Yeah. Okay. that is-
Okay.
let me
So
roll
does
my
it-
damage.
Roll your damage.
That is. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's see. 10, 16 plus 6. 21 points of damage. Of fire damage. So,
Okay, so all of you guys see this. Penny draws a flaming sword out of the air
Whoa!
from nowhere and strikes at the T-Rex and seems to slice right
very
through it, and it looks like the T-Rex is now on fire. But it's still attacking. All right, now it is Orkilia's turn.
Okay. Seeing all of the fire engulf it, and feeling real bad that this is all my fault. I look at it and I'm like, oh, leave us alone. And just like with this quick burst, which means up around what would be its eyes, or at least where its eyes used to be, and kind of surrounding its whole head and body are just really distracting fireworks.
Okay.
Explosions of colorful lights all around it, probably like causing visual impairments.
Okay. Okay, and what spell is this?
Prestidigitation.
Okay. All right.
and then- Whoever I think I'm closest to Penny, right?
you're all within just arm's reach of
Right.
each other. You're all crowded together in there.
I'm gonna turn around, grab whoever I can, and start pulling them toward the door to get us out of there.
Okay. Roll me a d6 to see who you grab. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Grab 2 people.
Okay. So, what numbers? Actually, I guess it would be a d4. Roll me a d4. Sorry.
Well, you want me to try that again?
Yeah.
Yep. No, come on.
And we're just going by the order that you guys are on my screen.
That one's 4.
Okay, so you grab darkness. And what was your other one?
I would grab Penny.
Okay, Penny and darkness. And start heading for the door.
Penny's very upset. So, like,
All
while
right.
she's doing that, she's gonna be like, 'cause she's
Now
still
it is the
this
T-Rex's turn.
How close to the door do I get?
The door is literally 30 feet away. So with the movement, you're dragging people
Right.
who may or may not be just right coming with you and stuff. So you can get to the doorway, but not out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Which puts you though out of the attack reach of the T-Rex for this round. All right. But now the T-Rex is sitting there looking at Grim.
Just a quick heads up: the prestidigitation lasts for an hour, so there are just fireworks around
Going everywhere. You're going everywhere, and he looks at everybody, and everybody make me another DC 15 on the T-Rex's turn. Every round we'll make this DC 15 Constitution save. And
Do we have
Natural 20.
Do we have to be
Oh,
looking at it,
damn.
or it doesn't matter?
it doesn't matter.
I think it's my
Because
first.
it's because of the spores, not the T-Rex.
13 for me.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
It's plus dexterity, right?
No, this is your Constitution save, which is plus your Constitution,
Got it. Thank you.
which I think is higher. So
Can't be lower than my dexterity. Shit. I have a 20.
You'll need
okay.
to ask me what my role is.
Okay, what's your roll, Shauna? Was it a 1? Okay.
Oh,
I rolled a natural 1 plus 2, which is 3.
Okay, so here's what you see.
Penny might be.
Okay, the only one who made that save was Darkness. Darkness, all of a sudden, as you're looking and you're going, oh my god, and the T-Rex is gone. It's just gone.
It's a hallucination.
The other 3 of you, Grim, you're sitting there going, what are they? There, she's like striking at the air. She grabbed those 2 and dragging them out of the room, but you don't see anything. Oh my God! It's a T-Rex and it's charging right at you. It's lunging at with its big mouth. It's not as impressive as a dragon, but it is on fire and it does have glittery lights around its head. Okay, Penny,
Yes.
the T-Rex is instead lunging at you. And Orchelia, the T-Rex, is lunging at you. All right. Each of you, it's only just 1d6. Each of you take 3 points of damage as it snaps at you.
ow!
Ow! Okay, and now it is Darkness's turn.
Well, everything just changed what I was going to do in that time. So, they took. I did not take 3 points of damage, or I
You
did.
did not, because
I
you
did
didn't
not.
see it. No.
So I don't see it, and they. Do I understand what's happening? That I see it and they don't?
You have a very high wisdom. Roll me a wisdom check, and we'll see. We'll see if you get it.
Oh yeah, that's a 24.
Oh yes, this is clearly some sort of an illusion that's being
Okay.
brought about by the mushroom spores. They're hallucinating,
Uh-huh.
and by getting close enough to the door or something, you were able to like shake it off. This intoxication of whatever these spores are.
Okay, so I take a. I'm just a little bit. I'm with Orchelia by the door, right?
Mhm.
And Grim and Penny are still back a little further than us. How far away from us are they?
Penny is right with you guys at the doorway. Grim is about 10 feet further along, so he's about
Okay.
15 feet from you.
So I grab Penny and Orchelia, and I say, "Hide your eyes. Hide your eyes. Cover your eyes." And I help them cover their eyes, and then I try to persuade Grim. Grim, look at me. Look at me.
But
Come
there's
this
the
way.
thing.
No, look at me. Just look at me. Come right to me, Grim. Come to me.
He kind of does both. Like he
It's
doesn't
like
want to take his eye off this thing that just
Right.
hurt him. But he'll start sidestepping towards darkness.
And so I'm looking at him going, come on, trust me. You just come over here with us.
He'll turn and run.
Okay, because it is Grim's turn next. So Grim turns and runs. Surprisingly, the T-Rex does not take an attack of opportunity. Do you run all the way out of the room or just to the doorway?
Just to the doorway, and then I'll look back at it and snap my fingers.
Okay.
Elemental blast.
Okay.
Cool. Hold on. Penny's gonna be like, "What is this?"
We all have our eyes closed.
Oh, did
That's
I
an-
close my eyes?
That's an 18.
I don't know. Did you? Okay, an 18. That definitely hits it.
That definitely hits. Okay.
Yes. And so, what kind of damage do you do?
Well, let's see here.
We just see Chris's arm.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, wow.
It's like magic. He's going into the books.
22 damage.
All right. Woohoo! You see what element are you making
Fire.
it? Fire. Oh yeah, you definitely see fire come blazing out and hits the T-Rex and it roars as the damage and the fire engulfs it, but it is still there. And now it is Penny's turn.
Okay. I am being held by Orchelia, and Darkness just said to close my eyes, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
And I whisper to her, it's not there. Trust me, Penny. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay. Grim, come!
I'm coming.
It's fake.
I mean,
Atta girl.
it is
I'm
not
gonna
fake.
hold my action. So if it attacks me,
Okay. So you do the yelling and then you hold your action. Now it is Orkelia's turn.
Kick my ass! I'm just grabbing everybody and pulling them out the door.
All right. Roll me grapple check to just see that you get everybody. I mean, you've already got Darkness and Penny. Do you shove them out the door and then come back for Grim?
he's in
Grim,
the doorway.
yeah, everybody's in the doorway, so it's just a shove.
Okay. Yeah, Grim's the only one that's not in the doorway.
Is that my strength check?
For grapple, it can be. It's normally it could be, depending on what your main stat is, dexterity or strength. But yeah, we'll call it strength.
Yeah, 17.
All right. Yeah, you both get a nice big shove from a very large woman in green, except for you, Grim. And you
Come on,
have
man! We're going through the door.
and you go through the door yourself, Orkilia?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so all three of you are out of the room. And now it is the T-Rex's turn. The only one still in there is Grim. Roll me a DC 15 Constitution save.
Oh, well, that's a 22.
All right. All of a sudden, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna take you to... Oh, wait. It's gone.
I don't understand. Its little claw got me.
Yeah, and you look at where the claw was, and it's not a claw mark. It hurts, but there's no marks. It hurts like in your head.
Oh, that was magic, wasn't it?
Told you, everything is magic. Didn't used to be, and now it all is.
Are you
Okay.
still staying in the room, Grim, or are you leaving?
No, he kind of goes out, but he's hanging his head and he's upset.
Okay.
Aw.
All right, you've all survived the phantasmal T-Rex. You end up in the hallway,
This is what I
leaving burned and sad mushrooms, mushrooms behind you.
I'm sorry, Penny. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Aw, Penny, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What did happen though?
It does
I'm-
smell delicious, though.
I'm hungry.
I mean,
Me too.
I don't
Me
know if
too.
these are the mushrooms we want to eat now. Maybe we can test them out later, in front of like a fire, some people around, having a good time. Maybe not when we're in the middle of a dungeon, and we don't know what their effect might be.
Exactly. Does anyone have any fish?
I'm gonna cast Goodberry,
Okay.
and suddenly 10 little, very juicy-looking berries appear in my hand, and I hand one to you, Grim.
Oh, thank you. What is this?
Oh,
It's magic berry.
He bites into
and I
it.
hand one to Orkilia. And
There
I
we
have
go.
two darkness.
And how much do they heal?
It's 1 hit point each berry. And then I
Thank
eat.
you, Penny.
But it will stop you from taking more damage.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
You get 1 hit point back.
That is so delicious
How could something so small have so much flavor?
and so much.
I'll give
I just
Grim one more.
feel
because
better.
I really like it. And I'll give darkness one more because I have 10.
Thank
Everybody
you.
have 2.
Oh, thank you.
Here's
Wait,
another one for you, Orkilia. So everybody has 2. And it's like with each eating one, it restores 1 hit point. And 1 berry is enough nourishment to sustain you guys for 1 day.
Ooh, so 2 days of berry.
Exactly. So
half
we're
a day of berry.
double our
Good.
calories right
Uh-huh. There you go.
Heavily caloried berry.
now. Exactly.
Oh,
So now you are
I feel so
standing
much better.
outside of the library and the mushroom room in a very brightly lit hallway.
Orkelia, is Penny a chef?
No. She might have been at some point, but not right now. Now she's just kind of like a magical elf person.
Magical elf person?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
I
an
know
elf.
those-
You're
And
not what I
Grim?
expected.
Grim, you've read about elves. You've never seen one, of course, because most of the pictures and stuff that you guys have are not about, are about the war with the humans and stuff like that. But you know about elves that they were imprisoned at the same time the dragons were, but just not in the same place.
Oh.
She doesn't
I'm
look
so
like an elf,
sorry.
though. She looks not, they're supposed to be all pretty and stuff. She looks,
You're not what I expected. I'm so sorry for what your people have gone through. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame.
Gone through?
Yeah.
Me?
Well, your people. I'm sure you too.
I don't think she remembers right now. I don't know if your kind does this, but a lot of times when there's a lot of trauma, there's kind of a block that your brain puts up to make sure that you can still function in the world and not just
Oh.
Isn't that the truth?
I think I've read something about this. Okay.
Oh.
So I probably shouldn't bring that up then.
I mean, maybe later. Eventually, people got to work through their trauma, but not in a dungeon where everything's trying to kill you.
Oh.
We can
Wait.
talk about it later. In the meantime, those berries were real good, but man, I don't feel well. I could really use like a nap or something.
Nap would be good.
Somewhere safe-ish.
Oh, do
So
you know a safe
you-
place here?
Well, Orkelia, you know where we need to go to find Aramiel, right?
Yeah. So let's go.
Let's
find
go get
him.
this over with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Which way do we go?
And Darkness, you will notice that Orkelia in particular, you don't know what happened to her before you guys found her. You guys haven't really had much chance to break that down beyond just a little bit of message, I was with the dragons. She looks pretty damaged, so does Penny. That may be what's making her feel bad. As, a cleric and a healer, you would really notice that.
Oh. Orkelia, do we want to get on out of here, or do you need to sit for a little bit?
I mean, I don't know where Ramiel is, so we should probably find him. I could probably heal myself a little bit.
I'm going to cure wounds you. Boop.
What is happening?
Penny boops your nose.
Yep. Suddenly you get, whoops, sorry, wrong dice. You start to feel 9 points better.
Oh, I'm awake now.
Like, oh, I'm not right on the verge of death. Okay, that's nice.
So
The lake is better.
what you saw, Grim, is that the very deformed little elf touched the very tall orc's nose,
Like
went boop, and all of a sudden, some of the damage that Orkelia you could see her kind of hunching in pain, and all of a sudden it's like, it feels better. You
That's
didn't really see magic, because magic can sometimes seem like it's going to be all big and like what you saw for the battle, but something happened.
how. What did you do? How did you do that?
And Penny is still really damaged also, you said, right?
Yes.
So I look at Penny and I say, "Oh, that was so sweet." And I stroke her head and I cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
on her.
Nice. And how much does she get back?
1d8 plus my
Your wisdom bonus.
my
your
spellcasting
level.
ability. I don't know what that is.
That's you're level 5.
Level 5?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So 1d8 plus 5. Do I roll it or does she?
You roll it.
Eight.
Woo.
All right. So everybody's feeling a little bit better.
A little bit.
So wait, you're all magical?
Well, not really. I know a couple of tricks, but I wouldn't call myself magical.
I don't know. I saw all those lights.
Magic.
Illusions.
Magic. Magic. Magic.
Magic.
Magic.
Magic. A little magic.
I would.
Oh, magic.
I had no idea magic was so plentiful here.
It's not. And again, they're being very, very kind. Honestly, all I can do is like a little bit of like, ooh, distraction.
With one hand, like Penny goes, on Orchelia's mouth goes, magic.
That's it. I gotta remember that one.
Yeah, that's not something I'm used to. I
But
think
it
we should go
worked.
find a ray mule.
So Orkelia, do you start heading up the hallway?
Yeah.
Because from here it's kind of a straight shot up to where the secret tunnel was.
Cool.
All right. So you guys head on up the tunnel. Everything is the way it was when you left it. Nothing's changed, except the lights are on. And you get up to you go up the tunnel for you, Grim. I'll describe what we see. It's long. The stone was at one point beautiful and finely worked, but now it is crumbling and aged. It's clear that it's been abandoned for a very long time. You see rubble, pieces of bone, different things in different places. A lot of the doors are closed. As you're heading up this hallway past quarters that go off to the side that they ignore, there's doorways on each side, one of which is open, one of which is closed. You ignore that. And you go right to the end of this hallway to where it dead ends, and on the right, as you're facing that dead end wall, is a door that's open. And on your left is something that seems incongruous here, because it's not the worked stone like everything else. It's actually the opening to a dirt tunnel.
Huh.
And you know that this is the place. Orkelia.
Arabia! Can you hear us?
He can't hear you, but you remember when you came down here, it was a long walk down to get to the place where you fell through the floor.
Man. All right, everybody, be prepared in case, just like you might fall. Let's go.
You might? What are we falling into? What's going on?
Secret tunnel.
Just start walking through.
And you'll notice that the way that the entrance to the tunnel is, Grim, it's clear that if it's not open, if this doorway is not open, it looks like the stone around it, so you wouldn't normally see it.
Huh. Well, I guess I did want to see a secret tunnel.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay?
Careful what you wish for.
And you
Why?
head on.
Oh no.
You head on down the tunnel, all four of you. This part is not lit by the magic that your flute called, so it is dark. Do any of you
I am
have lighting?
Ready to play that flute again? I'm gonna kill somebody with that stupid flute. I don't have dancing lights or anything. Does anybody else?
I think I can help us out here.
What's wrong?
It's dark. Just hold on a second. We gotta see where we're going.
Well, I can. It's this way.
So you can see, I can see, pretty sure Penny can see, but not everybody can see like that.
Oh,
I can't see.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, different species have different abilities to see things. Like, oh, question for you: do you see colors, or is everything kind of like a grayscale?
That's actually a question for you, Tanya.
Okay, in the dark, your
No,
dark.
I mean in general.
Okay, in general, he would see color. But like all of you, the dark vision is more like grayscale. It's more like black and white. Colors are all very desaturated.
Okay.
So in there, I don't see any color, but out here, yeah, sure, of course.
Interesting. I didn't know if you were like, no, like cats and dogs can really only see in black and white. I mean, I'm assuming that's what I was told. Anyway, I was just wondering.
Really?
So they're chattering and going along, and they can all see. And I'm fumbling a little bit behind them and trying to catch up. And so I reach into my bag and I just pull out a stupid bowl and I do my light cantrip.
Okay,
Lights
cast
me
light
and
on the
just-
bowl.
just enough to catch up with them.
There you go.
We just
So,
abandoned you.
Darkness comes up behind you.
I'm like, hold on.
Carrying a bowl of light. It actually looks kind of cool. It's a bowl of light.
Oh. Whoa.
And as you're going down, you recall this, that the stone of the walls, eventually it goes from dirt to there's a doorway. And this doorway is an awful lot like the one that you guys saw, Grim and Orchilea, back in the Dragon Realm, that black stone. This one is open. Orchilea, you know why. Because you opened it. But as you guys step across that threshold, there's, for everyone except for Orchilea, a sense of discomfort for just a brief moment as you cross that threshold. And on the other side, the walls become stone again instead of dirt. And as you begin cycling down and spiraling down this long, long corridor, you start to see carvings on the wall. Grim, it's very much like what you and Orchilea saw the other way, coming back out.
Huh.
But in this case, the story is told a little differently. When you saw it, the story was of dragons defending the magical people and finally against the human alchemages, and finally building a portal and willingly going through it. In this version of the story, there's still the battle, there's still the war, there's still the subjugation of the magical people, but the portal is not built by the dragons, and the dragons did not go through it willingly. It seems to be indicating that they were made to go through. The alchemages blocked them out from this world instead of them retreating from this world. So, but you guys continue down. You finally get to that T intersection. Grim is growling. It's really strange to have this human boy growling. As you go further down, noticing this, it's clear he's very interested in the carvings that you guys saw last time you were down.
Do I understand? Do we understand the carvings? Do I understand the carvings?
When you guys went down last time, it seemed to, everybody can have their own interpretation. What you saw was a series of panels that changed as you went on, seemed to indicate a war between magical beings and human beings. And then there was a portal built, that's in one of the panels, and the dragons are going through it. In this version of it, the dragons are going through it because the alchemages are back there, like, forcing them. In the version that you saw, Grim, the dragons were going through it because the alchemages were out. They weren't facing the dragons, they were facing out at the magical people, like they're taking them prisoner instead, and the dragons were escaping that. So, two different sides of a similar story, it seems like.
You feel like my hand on your shoulder, just like a tight squeeze.
Oh.
And I say, Grim, what's up?
I don't know. I don't know what the truth is.
I find the truth tends to be somewhere in the middle of most things.
And we often all have different truths.
See?
Well, let's get your friend and let's get out of here. I have to hurry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys get to the T intersection, and you know Orchilia, and you guys all know because you all went this path once before. You turn right, and you get to the storerooms, and just past the storerooms is the place Orchilia where you fell through the floor. You don't know what's on the corridor beyond that, but that's apparently also where Aramiel fell through the floor.
Are we passing the room with the fabric and stuff from before?
Absolutely, yes.
Great. This time I'm going in there, and this time I'm gonna steal some fabric.
Okay. Orchilia's like, wait.
I said I was coming back for it.
Okay, and
I think what I will have to do, I'm trying to picture of like bolts of fabric. I think she just kind of makes herself like some skirts that she ties and like toga, just like ways of wearing the fabric so that in the future she can still have it, but that she's not like carrying bolts.
Yeah, not encumbered and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, this was the room that had all of the beautiful fabric in it.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
That you guys ignored as you were going forward. There's still a few spearheads and arrowheads in there. There's still some food in the food one because it was more than you guys could carry.
Grim will start eating.
Okay. It's things like grain and, stuff like that, but, still something.
He tries.
Yeah.
He's also like, what do I do with these? He's holding the sabatons that he took out of the mushroom room.
Ellie doesn't know what a sabaton is.
They're the feet armor of plate armor.
Oh.
I mean, you could try them on.
Maybe wait.
Where?
Maybe wait. Maybe don't try them on yet. Hold on.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah, let's get them out of here, and let's keep going. Bring them with you, Grim.
Yeah, we can have someone detect magic on it later.
Yep.
Okay, I'll just keep holding them.
Okay. And now, as we get to right there, I am going to duck over to Rob.
Sure.
Rob, are you there?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
How
Okay.
you doing?
So, it seems like kind of a long time, but not real long. It's been probably 45 minutes or so, an hour, a
Right.
little over an hour since you fell through that hole in the floor.
Okay.
And you realize that they have to find Orchilia. You're strong, you're armored, you can handle this. You notice as you've gone down this hole that you're in this like little dirt tunnel again. And it goes off and it curves around, and there's kind of a light kind of showing at the end of the tunnel. You're not really sure what kind of light, but it's a light of some sort. And you're like, I kind of want to go see that. So you've hollered up to them, hey, I'm going to check something out. Keep looking for Orchilia. And you head down the tunnel. And as you go down the tunnel, here, hang on one second. There we go. You'll notice that it's getting darker. Even with your flaming sword, it seems darker and darker, except for that light. And that light's kind of a strange bluish blackish light. It's odd. It's not like bright, but it is definitely a glow of some sort. You move around and you get to a place where you walk and you walk and you walk and walk for a while, but then it opens up. It opens up into a room that's a little bit like an amphitheater. You see like rudimentary seats, kind of carved into the hard dirt and the stone around it and stuff. And at the opposite end from the doorway is what can only be described as a portal. A big, giant disc of swirling energy that's black and blue light swirling together. It seems dark. It's not bright, but it's definitely imposing. What do you do?
Can I shout out to it?
Absolutely.
and see if it says anything. Hello?
There's no
Nothing?
response. No.
Damn it. All right. Can I? I mean, I guess detect magic.
Okay. Do you have
Let me
that
get to
spell
my.
for today?
I think I do. Well, I mean, can I only cast that once a day? Because
Um,
I have slots.
yeah, that's was just depends on how many slots you have left that you want to use for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, or maybe should I do good and evil? Let me do the good and evil one.
Okay.
That'd be better. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
You throw detect good and evil, and what you get is that in this room there is nothing that is good or evil, but it's 30 feet.
No.
And from the doorway here, you can feel something that might be a little evil off through the dirt to your left. You're not really sure what that would be, but
Does it
it's
feel
nothing right here.
Tyrannosaurus Rexy?
No.
Okay.
But it's
Uh,
it's off to your left in this dirt. You know that you're way underground at this point because that corridor just spiraled down and down and down when you guys came down it earlier. But nothing here. There's nothing here of either alignment.
but there's this epic portal right in front of me that's just like swirling and dancing beautifully. And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I kind of want to find the team before I go, through this thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take note of where I am,
Okay.
and then probably turn around and boogie and
Okay. So
try to
you
find.
did you ever go into the room or did you always just stay in the doorway?
Oh well, I walked into the room to see what was
Okay.
up for sure.
Okay.
Dad, what
Um,
happened?
well, just the room's pretty big, but if you got
Okay.
within 40 feet of the portal, you start to feel very uncomfortable, like you really don't want to go over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna giddy the fuck out of there.
All right, you turn around, you head back, and you
Yeah.
head back, and you head back, and you head back, and you come back up. And so now you're back where you fell down. The corridor ends right there. It doesn't go off in both directions. It just is right there. And you're looking up, and from this side, it looks like just a big old open hole. You know that from the other side, it looked like solid floor. Whether it still looks like solid floor, you can't really tell. But there's nothing up there. You can't hear anybody anymore.
So wait, there's nowhere else to go other than back through the hole or through the portal plate?
Hmm.
Oh. Uh, well, that's a bummer.
Damn it.
Yeah, right. And I can't climb up the rocks to get back through the hole.
You can certainly try.
Oh wait, is this? Oh wait, what's my big one? Is this athletics?
This would be a climb check, which would be athletics, yes.
Oh, finally! I get to use my athletics plus. Okay.
Finally,
Yeah,
once.
yeah. No, my
Okay.
athletics is insane. Okay. All right. Yeah, I would like to do try doing like a backflip from where I am 20 feet up onto the ledge.
To do
That's what
something
my
like that, you have to
I'm
roll a
just kidding.
really high roll.
No, I'm just kidding. Just to climb up. I would just like to climb up.
Okay.
Um, let's see. Oh shit! I still, even with a plus 11, I got a 15.
Okay, but that is your DC, so that's okay. You do
Okay.
manage because I mean they weren't trying to stop people from coming back out. They were just
Yeah.
trying to hide getting in. You think maybe. Anyway, so you do manage to. It's a little tricky, a little precarious, a lot more slippery than you thought it would be, as the old dirt, keeps rolling out from underneath your boots as you're climbing. But after just a moment, you do make it to the side, and you pull yourself out, and you realize you're on the other side of the pit from where everybody else was with the storerooms.
So what's the best course of action to get back to everybody?
Well, you have to cross the pit somehow to get back. You're not really sure where they've gone. Now, they were looking for Orkilia, and Orkilia came down here, so maybe they went the same direction that you're going. But you don't know because you're not there. They're not
Yeah.
there right now.
And I don't want to go back to the portal of death. So I guess I'm gonna go back down where because I told him to keep going. I wanted to see what was going on
Mm-hmm.
this place. So I'll keep going down the way we were going.
Okay, so you head on down the corridor,
Yeah,
leaving the storerooms and everything behind.
yeah. And
Um,
I'm gonna
it's
start shouting, Orkelia, Penny, Cross. Except
okay.
yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. You actually get down. You go another 60 feet, 70 feet, and it actually T intersects again. Which way do you go? Left or right?
need a coin.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What do you call it? 2 sided dice? A coin.
Yep.
Where's my D2?
Okay. So you turn right, and you begin to notice that the corridor is starting to slope up from here, and there's intermittent doorways and rooms along this portion, but they are, for the most part, really quite destroyed. Most of them are collapsed or caved in. The doors are, collapsed into dust because it looks like they were mostly wood. It's clear that this has not been used for anything for a very long time. It definitely has that abandoned warehouse kind of a feel to it. But it is definitely sloping up. And you'll
Do I
notice after
notice?
a moment that the air is getting fresher.
Uh-huh. All right. Hmm. I mean, I don't know. Do I notice anything around me? Is there anything like, glistening in the moonlight?
Roll me a
Colors like
perception check.
that's like
There's no moonlight yet, only the glow from your sword.
I got a 14.
Okay, you're going along and you notice not things really. There's just really nothing. Whatever was here, there might be little pieces of wheat sticking out from. You get the feeling this was more storerooms as you're going up, and you're going up. But you do notice that the area is getting fresher, and that oppressive sense of the weight of all of the earth around you is starting to feel a little less oppressive.
I mean, I don't know where my team is. I don't know if they're outside or inside still. I'm a team player, all right. I guess
Yeah.
I'm.
Well, and in the wilds, when you're looking for places, you've been known to try and track people every now and again. You could try that. Might be a little hard here, but there is dust and rubble, so that would be the option to leave tracks.
I mean, thank you for the. Yeah, I would love to do that. That sounds
Yeah.
great. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see. Is that tracking? Is that a specific
That would be survival.
survival? All right, cool. Hey, I got a 19.
19. All right. As you're looking here and you stop and you're checking, you're looking for treasure, but you're also looking for traps and the dust. And you realize that there are no footprints going up here. Nobody seemed to have come this way until you. The only prints you see are yours behind you.
All right, then I'm gonna take a mental note and turn around and get back into that dungeon. I'm gonna take one last deep breath of fresh oxygen.
Okay, roll me another perception check.
This is not good. I got 11.
Okay. Yeah, you take a nice deep breath of that fresh oxygen and you turn around and head on back.
All right. What would he have perceived?
I'm not going to tell you. You had to perceive it. All right. So as you're heading on back, you start to hear sound in the distance from back where you came from. Not up, the one down. And as you get a little closer, you start hearing a voice that sounds very familiar. It's probably been a couple of hours now. And you hear a high-pitched orcish voice shouting, "I'm Abiel!"
Radio!
Exactly like that.
All right, I'm gonna,
You gonna
follow
boogie?
that. Yeah, I'm gonna boogie.
Okay. All right. So you run on down, and sure enough, as you finally get back down, you're being a lot less careful this time. You're pretty sure this is the right T intersection. You didn't see any others. There might be something further that you missed it, and you turn to the left, and sure enough, your head and back is starting to look familiar. You're starting to hear their voices more clearly, and sure enough, the rest of you, a
Guys!
very tall person, some of you recognize, a
Clinking,
tall man
clinking.
in heavy armor, come clanking around down. He kind of way in the distance. You can hear him coming in, and then coming back down the corridor. And as he gets into your view of your dark vision and you're full of light, you notice that it is indeed a Ramiel.
Ramiel!
But he's
Gotta
on the
love
other
Ramiel.
side of this pit.
Oh.
Guys. Oh, Killia, it's you. Oh, my
Oh.
God.
Hello,
Okay.
person.
Hey,
Oh.
yeah, hey,
Is it- oh, wait.
Ramiel, this is
Hello.
Grimadrakuthatrax.
Terrificax.
Grimmicatruthicratrax.
Just call me Grim.
Yep, that's Grim.
Grim.
All right, Grimatus.
Aramiel.
Oh my God, drama! You guys, you found everybody. Oh my God, where's Cross?
He stayed behind with
Hey,
He's having a
I don't-
private moment.
our mistress
that's right.
of dark.
Oh. Did you go into the secret little box?
Mistress of Pain.
Oh yeah, that.
Did he?
Sorry, I combined you two for a second.
Was he trying
Yeah.
to explore more than one box?
Listen, I don't want to know.
Okay,
It's
sorry.
with the lady with the neat hair that doesn't like to be touched.
Oh yes, that one. Oh, she almost killed us all.
Oh, good. I'm so glad we left her.
Okay, so there's a pit between us.
Yes. Yep, a 10-foot pit that fills the entire corridor. And you guys are on one side with the storage rooms, and he's on the other side where the corridor continues off into darkness.
How's your jumping, man?
It's pretty. It's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and try.
Hold on.
Okay.
Then he goes, wait. I'm going to cast Mold Earth as a cantrip.
Okay.
And I'm going to I can only do 5 feet. I can't do more than that. So 5 feet into the pit, I'm just going to make like a little bridge out of earth.
Okay. So you have a 5-foot bridge there. So now the pit is,
So it'll be a little easier.
yeah,
Hey.
you got a stepping stone.
Oh.
Question. Because that was real cool. That was so cool. Could you do that like 3 times? Or 4? Just like a whole bridge.
Hold on.
Just, I've seen people fall in pits.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's happened to me like
It's
recently.
Well, it lasts for 1 hour, and I don't have to focus on it. It's not concentration. So yeah, I could probably do it, and it's a cantrip.
Let's
Oh
do
yeah,
a
you can
bridge.
totally do it.
Okay, sweet.
If it's a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Just
good
take
job,
some
Penny.
time.
Good job.
Amazing.
And a bridge of earth forms over the pit.
It's
Now-
so cool.
As Penny's over there gesturing and saying magical things, and it's just dirt. You're not really sure how stable this is, but it's there.
All right.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
And,
Just real quick, just in case anybody else got rope, mine got it.
so the only one with rope is Cross.
And he's gonna, just to test it, gonna walk out onto the bridge.
Ah!
She has a lot of confidence in herself.
Yeah.
I just got pants.
Right. Did you need rope to tie his pants up?
Yes.
Does that help? Should I take these off?
No, stop it! You keep your pants on. You stop running away. You. I don't know what to yell at you about your grade.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I can only do it twice, which means that I can have 2 in effect at a time. So I can move Earth, and then like as you walk, it will move kind of with you.
But it's only 10 feet, so
Yeah.
if you can
So
do
it
it
won't
twice,
be
it's
2
5
does
feet.
it.
Fight.
exactly. 2 should be just fine. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Walks across dirt.
Okay, Aramiel, describe yourself to Grim. Grim, describe yourself to Aramiel.
All right. Hello, I'm a Ramiel. And I'm gonna go ahead and shake this man's hand. Or
Hi.
go in for a handshake. Well, I'm I'm 6'1". I'm loaded up with armor.
6'1".
Wow,
We're all the same size.
Exactly. Yeah.
Except for me, I'm very short.
Right. I'm officially 6'9".
What?
What?
No,
No,
I'm
you're
just
not.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I'm bad at this. I'm bad at describing my character right now.
What
You go
armor
first.
are
I'll
you
go second.
wearing?
I'm wearing paladin armor, so I have full plate, heavy armor.
Oh.
This is my, and then I'm going to take out my Holy Avenger so you can see it glowing in all of its glory.
Oh,
That's
He's
what he
showing
calls
off.
it.
can I hold that?
This is my favorite thing.
Maybe.
Maybe not yet.
Oh,
We knew
It's
they
so
were
neat.
going to. We knew it would happen.
We did.
This is my pride and joy. This is. I've had it for officially 3 days, and I'm pretty excited about it.
3 days.
Yeah.
Where did you get it?
Actually, from here.
From here.
Yeah.
So there's maybe other cool stuff. Oh, I've got these.
Actually, there's for sure cool stuff. What is this?
He holds up basically boot armor.
Yeah, it's their
Okay.
black boot armor that looks a lot like the breastplate
Oh,
that you're also
Oh, dope.
carrying. Hmm.
oh, cool. Very nice.
Nice.
I wonder if, I bet there's the whole set somewhere around here.
I did see
We
a
have the whole
helmet.
set.
Oh, we have the whole set.
We have 3/4 of the set.
I thought we got
And
everything.
there's-
We have the helmet. We have the
You guys, you have everything. You have with that last
Oh.
bit with the mushrooms you murdered. You have all of the pieces.
So for Grim, also 6'1", he is he's more jacked than Henry Cavill.
Oh wow.
Like he's
Penny's feeling things and she doesn't understand.
like he's ripped, but in a very unassuming way. It's like
Like Henry Cavill
yeah.
when he's not playing a role.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he just kind of doesn't get it. Doesn't get that there's anything wrong. He looks perfect. Like too
right.
perfect. Like there's
Aurelio's
something
feeling things and he doesn't understand.
there's something
Oh.
unnatural. Like there's the uncanny valley-ness about him.
Okay.
About Grim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I feel that. See, I was imagining like for my character, like Thor, but with more armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some similarities there.
Exactly.
All right. So the party is standing all, do you guys cross the bridge?
Oh yeah.
Said he did.
Maybe
Penny
not
went
all at the
partway
same time.
across. Well, which way are you going? So are you joining them or are they joining you?
Yeah, what are we
Oh
doing?
yeah. Actually, guys, good news. If we go this way, it was smelling mighty fresh. Like we could get you up out of here if we wanted to.
Cross.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Can't we just grab? Isn't he in his box? Can't we just like?
He's with
He's not in the box.
He's not in the box. Why is he not in
In
the
the
box?
box with him.
Yeah.
He should have hopped in the box. We could just take him around and then I could grab the box and like shake it every once in a while.
What
Cross
box
that
are
out
you
box.
talking about?
Yeah, or
That was,
Kelia, neither you or Grim know what the hell he's talking about within the box.
Oh, what's in the box?
Oh,
Oh, wait,
everything we need is in the box, but
you
we
guys
don't have the
haven't
box.
seen the box yet.
No.
Process
no.
the box.
Cross
Tell me about the
has
box.
Orchelia's seen the box.
box. Better than
No,
telling
she
you
was
about
gone
the box.
by when you guys found the box, what the box could do.
You guys should experience
Mhm.
the box.
Yeah, she
I have
never
not-
did the camp.
Yeah, I haven't experienced the box.
How do I
Oh,
experience
that's
the
when you
box?
left. Got it. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess we should go back for cross the mistress, I guess, and the box.
Is it a magic box? What?
Yes.
Somebody tell me about the box.
Pretty
it's a
magic
magic
box.
box. Absolutely.
Beautiful, and you can clean and your
Food,
clothes be clean,
baths.
and you're not stinky anymore.
resting.
Wait, Penny talks now?
Penny talks now. I left for a little bit, came back, Penny talked.
When
Did you not
this is
talk?
amazing.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, Yeah, some magic
Aw.
mushrooms taught her how to
Oh my
talk.
God, Penny, that's amazing.
I think they opened up some of her trauma shut down neural pathways, and her psychedelic experience helped her to do some healing and be able to express herself more deeply.
Grim is hanging off of your every word. He is just entranced by all the learning he's doing.
Hilarious for us.
I mean, it's just a guess, but
This brought to you by psilocybin.
Can you tell me more about the neural pathway?
That is
learn
a
about the neural
conversation.
pathways as we go, my Grim.
Yeah, that's a fireside conversation, probably on some of those mushrooms. Let's go find Cross.
Fireside. I mean, do we need fire?
Not
No,
now.
no.
Not now.
Okay.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Just a question.
Well, wait. How far did we come down into here? The two of Aramiel and Orkelia, you've both been down here.
Yes.
So I'm thinking that what if we just sort of piggybacked a certain distance so we never lost touch with each other, but we could go back like a chain until we could find Cross, come back to here, and then go up where Ramiel smelt fresh air.
What I'm hearing is split the party in 5 different directions.
No, one direction. We just sort of leapfrog.
Ooh,
So we
what's
don't lose.
leapfrog?
We don't ever lose touch of each other. Contact. No.
I say we move as a unit.
I agree.
All right.
As somebody who already broke off from the party, collecting somebody else who broke off from the party to go get somebody who broke off from the party, I think we should just solidify this situation and then go get across and then get the hell out of Dodge.
Because with our luck in this place so far, one of us is going to go split off and fall through a hole.
Again.
Fall through the floor.
Are we having a party?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Kinda.
We're having a lemon party.
All right, let's go get Cross Man and his Medusa lady. And
Medusa?
I guess we have to.
Medusa, that's the cool hair, Grim.
Oh, the lady with the cool hair that doesn't want to be touched.
And that we really shouldn't look at.
Yeah.
Brett,
Okay.
Kill me.
So we're going
It
together.
will be
back
instant death. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, don't look at her.
Yeah.
So we're going together back in the
You do it,
direction
you
we
do
just
it.
came from?
Eyes down.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go collect our rogue dude. Yeah.
All right. So you guys turn around and head back through the storeroom, back up the hallway, back to the But now you're getting the story in reverse as you guys go up the spiraling long tunnel down with the murals on the side. Now it's kind of cool because it goes from the imprisonment of the dragons in the portal to the great battle to the starting of tensions to when everybody lived together nicely, which is where it started when you came down, but now it's ending because you're going up.
As we're walking, since I'm not so hyper focused on finding Orkelia, as I'm looking at the murals, does Penny get anything? Is there any familiarity with any of this that she gets?
Definitely familiarity with the horned figure.
Okay. Can I roll a knowledge or intelligence?
Not yet.
To see? Okay.
No, not with your amnesia. You just know that it seems familiar.
Okay, I'm gonna stare at that.
Actually, you know what? Roll me that thing.
Okay. Which dice is gonna do well for me this time, bastards. Oh, it's better than I've been rolling. Let's see, plus my intelligence.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that is a 21.
All right. You're not sure how you know it, but you do know that the person in the armor represents the name Felowin.
Felowin. Felowin?
Felowin. And that name seems like it's like close to you, but you don't know why.
Okay. I'm just gonna touch it, like this area where he's been drawn on there.
You can't quite reach it, but you're almost there.
I'm trying really hard.
Penny, do you need help?
Mm.
Grim will lift her up.
Okay. Lifts you up, and now the figure of the large armored person with the antlered helm on the horseback is within your reach.
Okay. I'm gonna touch it, and then I'm going to like memorize what that looks like.
Okay, roll me a 6-sided dice. Or you know what? I'm gonna roll a 6-sided dice, and you're gonna say high or low.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, high or low.
Hi.
All right, I rolled a 5. As you're running your hands across that piece of stone, there's a little part that just seems to come off in your hand.
Does it look different, or just looks like a piece of?
It looks like, and inside and behind it is a small compartment.
What did you find?
I'm just gonna reach in and see if I can grab anything.
Okay, you reach in, and there are no traps. It's clear that there is some old cobwebs, but whatever made those cobwebs is long dead. There's the stone is a little sharp, so it's kind of uncomfortable to reach in there. But you reach in and you pull back a small handful of items.
Okay.
Where is looking for the? There we go. There is a scroll.
All right. Sorry, 1 second. I'm going to. God damn it. Come on. I just gotta write shit. Write shit. Here we go.
Okay. There's a ring.
Scroll, ring.
And there are 2 very small bottles with some form of liquid in them.
Small bottles with liquid.
Those of you who have had experience with this would understand that these are potions of some sort.
All right.
So there is a scroll, a ring, and 2 potions.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
That mean there's other stuff hidden in the walls?
Or Kaylee just starts like
Looking.
in the wall.
Did I let you down now?
Penny's gonna kick her feet and just enjoy being held up for a second because it's funny. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, or Keely, you're searching the walls just in this one place, or
Just
all the
like-
way along the 400 feet of corridor?
I mean, as we're walking.
Okay, well, because she noticed that towards the end. So you can backtrack and check, or you can just check these ones at the end.
I think I'll just check these ones at the end.
Okay, roll me a perception check. Or a search. Well, they didn't break it out, so yeah. Search and stuff is the same thing.
You said perception?
Actually, or investigation, actually.
Ooh, wait, I could do detect magic again.
Yeah, that's probably better because that's a solid 9.
Okay.
Rolling butts today, guys. Butts!
Yeah. Rolling butts.
You're doing detect magic.
My dice is matching
Yeah,
your
yeah.
background, Ellie, though. Maybe that's why I'm rolling so well.
Hey.
Our beautiful pumpkins.
I'm getting all of your good luck, pumpkin luck. All right,
Nice.
so you cast detect magic, Aramuel?
Sure do.
All right, mark that off on your chart, and
Sure
you'll
did.
notice, 30 feet. It's only 30 feet, but I believe on a detect magic, right? 30
Yeah.
foot radius.
Yeah.
All right, but within 30 feet of you, you see one little light up on the wall, and and you see another one on the other side, right at the edge of the 30 feet. So there's 2. Maybe there's more.
I mean, I still have a another spell slot after this one.
You
Well,
could,
'cause
you
it
can
keeps-
move with it.
You can move with it. You could
Oh,
walk
really?
back down the corridor if you wanted
Oh,
to,
heck
go
yeah.
that far.
Yeah, I sure do.
Okay.
Please.
Do you mark where you see where the magic is?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I can point it out to other people too. I can point it out, say, "Oh, Kelia, look."
Oh, that's way more helpful. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
So that
So-
you guys
out.
can collect while I.
Okay, do you guys go all the way back down through the whole series of murals?
Like not 400 feet of it because we still have to get across, and we could, in theory, do this again on the way back.
But her saying, "Do we go 400 feet?" means there's probably stuff all the way back there that we
Alright.
could find.
If you guys want to do that, I'm down.
Grim is down to seek out hidden things. Like
Mhm.
he's all about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it would only
Skipping.
benefit us in our future. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I just keep looking at my Holy Avenger. Like, guys, what if? What about your Holy Avenger?
Yeah, I want one.
I wish you had a Holy Avenger.
This Thor-looking
Did you
man
name
with
it?
his giant. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So what you do find, if you go all the way back down, is that most of the little secret places are in these first two sets of murals, but they are on both sides. You find 5 different little things that first, like 150, 200 feet. Then there's kind of nothing for a little while, and then there's like one thing, and then there's one thing. There's 7 little items, but the last one, when you is close to the bottom, and it's actually right where the portal would be on the left-hand side of the mural.
Okay.
Okay, and that one, the item you find is another orb.
Another like the one that Aramniel had, but then his
Yeah, it's not
Doppelganger.
it's not exactly like that, but it is an orb. It is a ball of stone. You find one more ring.
Okay.
You find a deck of cards, but they're made from stone. It's just, and there's only like 4 cards, but it's stone.
4 cards.
Huh.
You find a piece of very tightly folded fabric, and when you pull it out, you realize that it is a very light, kind of shimmery, Orchilea really tacky cloak.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can he have more clothes? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm thinking like dragon skin cloak. Is it like one of those light ones like Frodo had?
No, it's like sparkly purple, and it's
Oh.
really like fine. These days we would call it just like
Wizard
like
robe.
like thin plastic or something, but you've never felt a fabric quite like this before. It's just light and kind of floaty.
Sounds dispelling magic-y.
Ooh.
Okay, you do find, let's see, so I've said an orb, a ring. I'm done what I told you about so far.
2 very small bottles.
A deck of 4 stone cards,
Mm-hmm.
tightly folded fabric.
Mm-hmm.
An orb.
Yep, orb. The scroll. So 2 rings all day, 2 bottles.
2 potions. All right.
When
Okay, so I haven't told you about 3 things. All right, so then the ones that are up more towards the top, it's a bowl, just like a little bowl. When you pull it out, it's that same black metal as your flute and as the black armor that you found, but it's like a bowl like for eating, just a small little bowl.
Okay.
Wind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then there's like a gem on a little, almost like a headband. Yeah,
like
it's
a
circlet.
tiara. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cir-
Mhm. Circlet.
Listen, last time we found a tiara, it wasn't a good time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good tiara. I still have it.
It was beautiful. Don't put it on.
why?
Is there anything else?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there is one more thing. And it seems strange because it doesn't seem to fit with the rest of it, but it is magical. That's why it showed up. It is a small doll.
Oh,
Little stuffed doll. Um, Awkwardly made. It's not finely made. One of the eyes is big, one of them small. You're not sure what kind of being it's supposed to represent because it doesn't look like an elf or a human or an orc or anything that really makes sense because it's so poorly made, but it is a small doll.
I'm thinking
And by small,
Annabelle.
it's like it would fit in your hand.
Ah.
It's about to kill us all.
I feel like this is a voodoo doll.
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel like
what's
it's a
So-
evil
that?
looking little doll. Wait,
But
So
voodoo doesn't
as-
exist in this world.
is it Aramiel who's still finding all of these, right? And is
Yeah.
he collecting them all? Are you
No,
taking them all?
he's showing
Or
you
you
guys
just-
where there are. He's just pointing them
Uh-huh.
out.
Grabbing them.
yeah,
Just
I'm telling
pointing them
everybody.
out. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so at the end you have this pile of things that you can separate
Okay.
out, or you can all have one person carry.
This is great.
We need to find Eyes Badoof so we can identify all the stuff and then disperse it accordingly with whatever would help whoever the best.
Yeah, where did
I
he
don't
go?
what?
Oh, you'll meet Mr. Badoof.
to the
Miss-
camp.
A lot of crosstalk.
Badoof took the books and went to the camp.
Oh, books.
Oh, so he's gone. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. What were you saying?
I just want to know what this stuff does.
I don't think any of us knows what it does. But
I don't know
our,
yet. We
Our
wanna-
dude Bidoof.
Yeah, we need some Badoof. So collectively, we can just carry him. Whoever has
Yeah.
the most like storage. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, nothing here is like particularly heavy except maybe the stone orb.
And I've got a ton of fabric just wrapped around me, so we can just put it all in some fabric, make like a sack out of it.
And there you go.
Yeah.
Who pulled the orb out of the mural of the portal?
Let's just
that
say
the
it
one
was
that
me
was
because it's
low?
probably heavy.
Okay. It's heavy. It also doesn't feel very good. Just letting you know that there's
Uh-oh.
like a buzz on your hands that makes it just it doesn't feel like evil or anything like that. It just buzzes, so it's uncomfortable.
He's about to become a doppelganger or something, y'all.
This thing is
Something's happening.
feel it.
I'm good.
He'll go to each of you and like feel this thing.
I'm so good. But hey,
Unwraps hair.
let's put it in this thing so nobody has to touch it.
Yeah, wrap it in
Okay.
some stuff.
Good call.
Good call indeed. Okay.
Everybody touch it. All of us are cursed.
Well, you know,
He
Makes
wants
my
to
job
share
easier.
knowledge.
yeah.
Really didn't start off being the careful one, but it's been a couple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And so you finally realize that you've gotten everything that was in the murals. And of course, by going backwards, you're down, you're 400 feet down into the ground again. You have to turn around, you have to come back. So, do you do that? Do you guys turn around and head back up towards Cross?
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
You come back up because you killed everything on the way that isn't hidden away behind closed doors. Everything's pretty straightforward. You do realize this time as you're going through Grim that when you get up to the hallway in what they keep calling the library, you know it's not the library because you had the library.
I know what a library looks like.
You know what a library looks like. You did go through a room that looked like it had one point had books, but it was just one room. But there's mirrors all along the hallway, and most of them are broken, but a few are whole, and they're just kind of different places. As you get to where you're going to go back through the library to where you guys left Cross and Medusa, there's some mirrors on the wall facing that doorway. Yes, or Kitty?
Real quick, since there's like some shattered pieces of mirror, I want to get about a rectangle sized piece that could like fit up here.
Okay.
That's my plan, and I'm gonna make a thing out of it later.
Oh,
Okay.
What are you doing?
Cool.
I got an idea.
Oh, okay.
You'll see.
Oh, should I grab one? Should all of us grab one?
It never hurts to have a mirror, but I also don't necessarily trust because they're broken. So either they're broken for a reason, or they're just super old and broken, and 7 years bad luck, my dude.
7 years bad luck?
It's a superstition.
Penny looks down at her burlap sack dress and is like, where would she put anything?
Don't worry, girl. I got you. We're gonna make you something real pretty.
As Orchilia waves the beautiful fabric that should have molded away by now, but has not.
Hmm.
Okay, as you go back through the library, um, there's no books left in here that are whole, Grim. In fact, you can see what used to be books that have rotted away to nothing but scraps. All that knowledge that's lost.
He actually cries a little bit.
When you start doing that, Penny's gonna be like, oh.
It's all gone.
No.
This big 6 foot tall boy is crying.
I know, and
I don't know why.
she's like trying to like comfort him in her Penny way.
All the words.
And I look at Aramiel and say, he and George are going to get along great.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
Also, man, and she's still walking. She's just turned around and is now walking backwards to continue leading people.
If you think about it, it's only gone in this world. You still have all of the things that you need in yours.
But I'm not there.
But you'll be there later. This is just like a reflection. You know, you walk through a mirror. One world is one way, the other world's another way. This one just has moldy books. Yours, pretty books.
It does. It does have a lot of books.
See? So don't worry. These aren't, gone forever. They're just gone elsewhere.
I know.
Outside.
I took
Sure.
care of the books so well. And
that is why they still exist there.
okay.
You did good, my dude. Let's go.
All
Their
right.
books aren't dead. They're outside.
And they're kind of dead. They're dead
They're-
trees. But anyway.
So there are books here?
Mhm.
Just outside.
Outside. Uh-huh.
Okay. Can we go there soon?
Sort of.
As soon as we find Cross.
Okay. Then let's
And
go
Medusa.
find him.
Yeah.
And-
Okay.
and
Well, we
Grim
didn't lose
starts.
them, did we? We
We
didn't lose them.
kind of lost
technically.
them.
No,
Did we?
you
I thought
get
we
back
just like
there.
left them somewhere.
Yeah, when
We
you as you
separated
guys
from
go
them.
through the library and stuff, you hear what sounds like mildly raised voices, like an argument. And by the time you get
Couples
out through the
fighting.
door, it's silent. And when you get to Cross and the Medusa, we will call her euphemistically Mip for the Mistress of Pain. Mop. That works. She's the mop.
The Medusa mop.
Yeah, Medusa Mop. And they are both silent. And when you say, okay, let's go, Cross will point out that as you guys head back, that there you can go back up the stairs and through the first level and back up the stairs where the water was rushing down.
Mm.
I mean, we could, but we're pretty sure we found, maybe a way out, according to our email, right?
Yep. I smelled some fresh air. It's for sure a way out.
Is it easier than going up through the first level?
Is it easier going up a waterfall? I mean, I'm assuming so.
Yeah, it's way easier than going all the way back through where we went through. Yeah, for sure. It's
Yeah.
like it's very close to where we are.
And it's
All right,
new.
let's do it.
Yeah.
And Cross, kind of out of character, falls back to the back a little bit, and he and the Medusa take up the end of the party and just kind of stop talking. They're being kind of quiet. I'm not sure why.
Couples quarreling.
Annie, I can't hear you.
Lovers quarrel.
That is.
Man, I don't know where you found this person, but this seems like nothing but drama.
They're
And he literally-
romantically involved.
I don't even know. I left, I found you, I came back, we had a new person, and now there's just fighting.
Both
just
voices from behind you, both Cross and the Medusa, when you say that, Grim, clearly could hear you.
Yeah, we're
And they both say, no.
I'm sorry. What did Grim say?
I said, "Oh, so they're romantically involved."
I see.
No.
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 Not anymore, I guess.
And as I said, they
Uh,
fall to the back and then they are just kind of quiet. Clearly lost. Well, at least Cross at least seems clearly lost in his own thoughts. The Medusa, she's blindfolded. It's really hard to tell what that expression
Yeah.
is.
So as we're
Right.
walking, because she can do crafts and stuff as we go. She takes a little bit of alcohol as we're walking and like rubs the back of the mirror off a little bit,
Okay.
so that the mirror stuff is still reflecting, but you could see through it.
Okay.
And then takes some of the twine that she's got and like wraps it really tightly around the top and the bottom, and then loops two pieces so that she can tie them. And she's basically made reflective sunglasses or glasses.
Cool.
And she like lets people keep walking. She slows down until she's kind of with the two of them, and just goes,
Hey, buddy, can I talk to Miss Mop over here?
I can't stop you, he
Right.
says in his very taciturn voice.
Hold up a second, Missy.
and I stop and I like wait for her to stop. Hopefully,
Okay, she stops and she looks at you with her blindfolded eyes. It's
I'm
weird that she's looking at you, but she can't see you.
I'm gonna close my eyes. I made this thing, and we're gonna test it on me. So here we fucking go, right? But I think, in theory, if you put them on, you'll be able to see us, and we can look at you without dying. You want to try?
Let's wait till we get out, just in case.
Okay. Well,
But I would be willing to try.
okay, great. Do you want to hold on to it, or should I?
She holds her hand out.
Okay, be careful. I did my best, but it might still be a little sharp.
Okay, and you hand her the mask, and she's feeling it, and she can feel that it's glass. And she's like, "Is this a mirror? Are you trying to trick me?"
No. So basically, what I did,
and I just described literally what I just did.
Yeah,
So-
in other words, try to take off enough backing that she can see through, but nobody can see her eyes through it.
So basically, glasses, sort of. Mirrored glasses? I don't know. The idea is that you can see and we can see and everybody can see.
I will try them when we get out.
Great. Also, you doing okay?
I will be doing better when we get out.
Okay.
I have
Well,
been imprisoned here for a very long time.
Sure. I know Cross is kind of a dick sometimes. In fact, I haven't really seen him not be a dick yet, so that might just be who he is. But if you need to talk to somebody, I'm all ears. Not literally all ears, but like I've got two of them.
Let's see. She's silent a moment, and then she says, "Thank you."
Is Missy okay, by the way?
Missy?
If I call you Missy.
Don't call me Missy.
I mean, Mop is the other thing I got, and I don't really love that either.
You can call me Medusa.
Okay. Hi, Medusa.
We can keep walking now.
Okay, and you keep walking, and she seems awkward, like nobody's really talked to her for a long time. And so it's like, do I be polite? Do I be mean? I'm really not sure. I've been a monster for 700 years, but the fact that she didn't like snap your head off, progress. All right, so you guys head back out. You head back through the tunnel, the secret doorway, and down to where Ramiel found. Is that where you're going?
Yep.
I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
My vote.
everything's gone. It's exactly like how you left it, except now in the mural there's little open compartments like littering the mural as you're going down. Boy, you've seen this mural a lot now. It's the first time you saw it, it was stunning. The second time you saw it was disturbing. By this time, fourth, fifth time, whatever time this is, it's just kind of like, yeah, fine. It's a mural. It's ceased to have that impact on you because you become so familiar with it. But you also feel like you've kind of memorized the story that it's telling because you've been by it so many times now. You get down to the place where the storerooms are and the pit. The bridge is gone by this point is long gone.
Has it
Um,
been an hour?
with going up and down that thing, yes,
Yeah, I imagine so.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I can do it again. It's just a cantrip. If we need.
I
Well,
think we should. Yeah.
Okay.
okay. So once again, the bridge grows up out of the dirt. It's really cool looking and it's really odd. It's like something from a, Jason and the Argonauts movie. So the dirt grows and creates a bridge that you guys then can cross and you get over to the other side. And Aramiel, are you going to take the lead?
Yeah, absolutely. At the Holy Avenger of Destiny.
All right. And you start heading up and you realize that, yeah, it's sloping up. You go down this corridor a little ways in the dark. With just you've got Ramiel's sword and Darkness's bowl of light, which messes with your dark vision. So you really can only see about 30 feet. As you get going, finally at T intersections, and Ramiel turns to the right. And you notice as you're starting to go that it's starting to have kind of a steep incline up, that it's coming, and the air, as you continue and you continue, it's getting fresher and it's getting fresher. And after being down in this closed, dusty, ancient, mucky place with, old water and stuff, that fresh air smells so good. And at one point, as you're going a little higher, you get a little breeze that just like ruffles your hair. And it's like, oh my God, you're almost out. You're almost out. And you go and you go and you go. And all of a sudden, you notice that it's getting lighter. And it's getting lighter. And it's getting fresher. And there's not even a doorway. There's just in the roof of the tunnel, as you get up there, you see an opening with roots and trees and a drip of water kind of dripping slowly down through the wall. And the corridor keeps going for a little ways, but it looks like things have collapsed in on it. Uh, Not too far from here, but there is a hole in the roof. You could just climb right out.
Oh. So the books are out here.
Sort of. This is more outside. Let's. I'm wary of this, but let's give it a
I'm
shot.
wary.
Yeah.
What?
I'm wary too.
What's wrong?
I say to Aramiel, Cross is not acting like his usual self. I'm worried about this Medusa even getting out of here. Right? I mean, what's going to happen? Maybe we should just be careful crossing back out.
Well, so far she hasn't given us reason to distrust her. We fought her, we almost killed her, and now she's walking with us like she's one of her own. So I vote we give her a chance, and if she tries to cross us, we will cross that when we get there. No pun intended.
I don't think that's what she means. I think it's
Well-
a matter of this is a magical area, and if we walk outside, whatever is sustaining magical things may disperse.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Penny. What do you got? What do you think?
Penny looks very, like, you can tell she's thinking very deeply and very seriously.
Well,
She was trapped here. She wants to leave.
Right.
We can't keep her here.
and a thought, if she was cursed, then it might just get rid of the curse and turn her back into a person.
Right.
That's fair.
Can we check in with Cross? I mean, what's up with him? He's acting really weird, don't you think?
He's like, I'm just thinking, guys.
thinking.
How high
I'm
up is
allowed
it?
to do that. We promise we get out, get her out, we get out. And with that, Cross kind of pushes his way to the front of the party, does a quick little leap. Sorry, Alex, I'm taking over your character for you for a second. Easily, it's kind of disgusting how easy he makes that look, as he just kind of leaps for the hole. It's in the roof, and he gets a root and just like nimbly slings himself up over, and then he reaches down and puts his hand down for somebody else. Does somebody
Here,
take
I
his
can help
hand?
people up.
Penny, real quick, like before everybody starts moving forward, Penny just says, I would die to get out of the dark.
Okay. Well, here you go then. And I'll pick you up and I'll try to hand you Cross.
Okay. So all of a sudden, Penny or Killia picks you up, hands you up to Cross. Cross rolls a light strength check.
Don't drop me.
Actually, he does manage to pull you up, but there's a moment of slipping. It's like because he rolled exactly just what he needed to pull you up. All right, and you scramble out and up, and he puts his hand down for somebody else.
I can go ahead and like do the thing where I'll prop people up to get up.
That's what
So
Grim
you and
was
Grim,
doing.
so there you
Oh,
go.
you're doing it already. Okay, just kidding.
That's all right.
Can
That's fine.
so I step up to let myself be hoisted above. Can I really quietly just do a detect good and evil as
Absolutely.
Nice.
so I'm approaching the big strapping men with their hands ready to hoist me up, and I look up at Cross and I cast quietly, subtly, discreetly, cast good and evil.
Okay, well, Cross is not a spellcaster, so he doesn't understand what you're doing, really. He knows you cast something, but not what. And no, you do not get evil.
Oh, interesting. Nice.
Yeah.
Only tons of good.
And then I wrap an
No?
arm around Aramiel's shoulders and I say, "Come over here, Grim." And I put my foot in his hands and I shoot on up the hole.
You shoot up the hole. All right, poof, and all of a sudden, Penny, while you're sitting up there looking around, darkness comes popping up out of the hole, and it's almost like happily tossed and lands gracefully on her feet. There it was a lot more gracefully than you expected.
Well, and then
And,
I did for sure.
Yeah. And before I tell you what you guys see out there, we're gonna see how it works for everybody.
I mean, I feel like I'm tall enough I can just like do a little hop and grab and like climb my way up.
Oh, probably, yeah. But roll me an athletics check for climbing, because there is still the
That's a
chance of
nat
falling. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Orkelia's just like, out of my way, guys. Leaps up, pulls herself up, a nice little shimmy. You guys can see her butt really nicely down there as she like,
Just in her butt a little bit. Just
yeah,
like
because she is she's a bard. And she gets out, and now it's just you two down there, and the Medusa.
Medusa, do you need help?
I can't see right now, so yes.
Okay. So there's
I'm gonna help.
there's an entrance in the ceiling, I guess you would call it, the roof. We're gonna lift you up if that's okay.
It is okay.
All right. Here
Is
we
that
go.
a hole to the? I smell fresh air.
Yes.
Is
it's
that a
the
hole
surface.
to the surface? Then yes, it's okay. Please do.
Okay.
Right.
Here we go on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And you hoist her up.
Mm-hmm.
Cross gets her up at the top and pulls her through.
All right.
So far, so good. Now it's just you two there.
All right.
All right.
And Grim, after you,
Go.
Grim. Oh,
You've got the heavy armor. You might not be able to get out of there.
I'll be fine.
Well, I guess I could always just come back down and get you. So, okay.
Okay. All right. And hoists him up and then climbs
Actually, Rob, you don't.
Oh.
You go to hoist him, and it's like,
Oh. Oh.
Grim, he can't lift you.
Oh, Grim, what are you made of?
My dad always says I'm made of tougher stuff than anybody expected.
And if I had inspiration to give you.
Can I reach out and go, may I? And just like pinch your skin to like see?
It seems like just regular human skin if you do that.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Grim, did you say you could do that?
Oh, yeah. If
yeah, you can do that. Sure, here.
I'll hold out an arm.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So, we're not going to tell anybody about this. And then
about what?
We're all looking down.
Okay, they can all see. They all see me in my shame, and I'm like,
do you want to try again?
A little. So I gotta try to pick him up again, and this time my like pride's on the line a little bit.
Okay, roll me a strength check.
Okay. Oh shit!
Did you hear it? Yes. Yes.
Got a 4 on the dice. 8, so I got 12.
Not only can you not lift him because he's so heavy, you're not sure why. You actually strain a muscle in your back while you're doing it.
Oh.
Okay, you okay?
Down and see this as she's watching. And she's gonna use mold earth to give them like a couple steps that they can just walk up.
I just look at Penny like, you could have done that the whole time. The whole time.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I'm fine. And I'm just gonna try to like crawl up the stair while like.
Ramriel's moving a little stiffly, but he says,
Grim
I'm
is
fine,
right-
I'm fine.
He's right behind him, just making sure he's going to be okay, ready to catch him.
Yep. Okay. And Grim, do you come on out too?
Yeah.
All right. As you guys all get out, roll me perception checks. Once you're at the top.
We could just make stairs together.
You could have saved my back. You could have saved my back is thrown out because. What is Cross gonna think?
I rolled an 8.
You said perception?
Perception.
It's a 19.
17.
Okay.
8 for me.
25.
All right.
1 second. Sorry.
And Cross must have been distracted because I rolled a 4,
Great.
which even with his plus 11 is still only a 15.
I got a natural 20 on the dice for my perception.
So did I.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
For me.
For those who got over 15, all of you see that you're in that same kind of swampy ruins from where you started, but clearly a different part of it, not a part you're familiar with. You're not quite sure how much distance you traveled under the ground from where the opening is because it's very disorienting.
Yeah.
I don't have any way to, to geolocate that way. But there's something that all of you notice, and that's the green light and the dead bushes and the dead swamp grasses just maybe 15-20 feet off to your left.
Oh shit.
Those of you who rolled over an 18 also noticed something else.
I didn't.
Off to your right, those of you who rolled an 18 see a body whose feet are sticking out from under the from between the bushes with shoes that look an awful lot like eyes.
No.
No. What no?
He had the book. Oh no. Wait,
I'm
I
gonna
didn't see it
go
actually.
No, you didn't see it. Only those
I
who
didn't see
had
it.
over an 18 saw that.
Oh, I only have 17.
And he's
But-
like to everyone, stay. And then she's going to go over to it because she knows the light does, or she thinks the light doesn't hurt her.
No, what? What's
And
what's
I say,
happening?
Penny, wait. But she doesn't wait, I assume.
I've just put my arm up in front of Grim. Just
Don't touch the light.
The light?
Green light.
Yeah, Grim, what you see is you're in a nice swampy, there's ruins. It's like everything from a great video game that you've ever seen. Not as grim, but as, Chris.
Yeah, it's Chris.
And off about 15 feet off to your left as you're facing out into this kind of swampy ruin, all of the greenery, all of the swamp plants, the grasses, the mangrove trees, all of them are dead and blackened, like something sucked everything away from them.
Oh.
And at the end of that line of dead grasses, you see something that's moving and emitting a green light.
Oh. What is
Don't
that?
touch it. It's the
What
green
is it?
light that I was talking about.
Oh,
Remember-
the
Have to move away from it.
the-
We've got to move that way, right?
Yeah, we got to get away from it.
Let's
Penny?
go.
Penny, what are you doing?
Eyes.
Eyes. George is over. I think this is George over here.
I know, but it's too close.
It's the
but
opposite direction.
Anyway, to the body. What did she
Mhm.
see? She's still alive?
What you see is that no, he is not alive. But he has the bag, the kind of rudimentary bag of books, strewed on the ground. And roll me, not perception, roll me. Oh God, I'm blinking on the word. Just a second. Roll me insight.
And I'm a few steps behind Penny because I see it too. And
Yeah, you see
Me
the
too.
same thing.
He's in
Also
the-
roll an insight.
The light?
Huh?
Is he in the light?
No, the light is away from him by about now 25 feet.
Okay.
So it's moving away from him.
Yeah, it's moving away from him now.
19.
I have a 21.
Nice.
Okay. What it looks like, you see scorching, like on his shirt,
Hmm.
and you see Penny.
Mhm.
You can see that there was green on him, but it's not there now, and he's dead. He's fully dead. He's not walking,
He's not walking.
but there was green on him. And it looks like, for both of you rolled high enough, it looks like he took his own life rather than become one of them.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
The books. I want to look for the books.
Yeah, they're right next to him. They're kind of scattered on the ground in the bag that he made, that he
Okay.
had for them.
All right. I want to pick them up. And I know how much this meant to him. So I know that we have to sort of follow on that path.
Yeah. And it's interesting, you realize that because if he did kill himself, he must have contacted the light back that way and then come this way, but you'd have to really kind of track where he went to see kind of what happened. And you're not sure where from this direction the camp is.
I want
But all of
Penny,
those people in the camp, Darkness and Penny,
Yeah, there's a lot of people there, and if they're
and the other components.
yeah,
are they gone? Do we see them?
they're not
Where the
here.
camp is. You can't see it from here.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And it's 4 o'clock, and that's where we're going to end the game.
No, we have to save them.
Yeah. Dang.
Dun dun dun! This is what you call a cliffhanger.
do we go up level?
And now, because you've gotten out of the dungeon, all of you go up to level 6.
We're pretty tired. Can I just say we're
Because it's
pretty
by
tired?
milestones,
Yeah.
so everybody's leveled. You
Yay!
made it out of the dungeon alive.
Yay.
Yay! Thanks for coming, everybody.
Did
Thank
it.
you,
Thank you,
thank you.
everyone.
Have a great day.
Bye.
So we're
And remember, next week we'll be streaming in the evening.
PM.
7 p.m.
7
p.m.
7 p.m. So put us on for dinner.
Pacific. There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
All right.
Altana.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.